Alright, so face is a little scary today, so we have some work. I have some work to do. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be breaking out a couple new products in this. You will have seen them in my haul video, which would have gone up, not sure when, but before this video. So first thing is this Revlon Photoready Skinlights. I got this one in the shade 100 Bare Light. It was kind of the more yellowy neutral one. There's like a pink one and a more bronzy one, and I got this one. So shake it up, I guess. And I'm not sure if I'm going to how I'm going to use this. I don't know. It's an adventure. So I'm just putting a little bit, and I'm just going to kind of work that where I would want stuff. Is this supposed to go on before? After? I don't know, but I'm using a mineral or a powder foundation, so I'm not entirely sure about putting it on top of that. So what I'm using today is the Tarte, this thing, what is it called? Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Airbrush Foundation. Shade is light medium neutral, and I bought this, I just used my shade matching, my Color IQ shade matching from Sephora. I didn't even really look at it, so there's a possibility that this will just not work for me. And we'll see. I'll probably still post this if it doesn't. I'm keeping it real. I also got the Air Buki brush that goes with it. So it kind of looks like that. So I'm just gonna see, some comes up, and this will be a real test for, you know, how well it will cover all of this. So just gonna kind of tap it in. And buff it. Make sure I'm actually in the frame. And I'm just gonna come in and get a little bit more. I was at Sephora today getting some stuff getting some stuff that resulted in a haul video, which you, as I said, will have already seen. And they're trying to match me up with a color on something, and they're both commenting on how I looked like I would be darker than I really am. So they kept grabbing stuff that they thought would match and then going, oh, you're not that dark, you're much lighter. And for me, I feel like I'm pretty pale, and I have identified as a pale person all my life. And so it was just kind of funny that they were seeing me as not as pale as I am. Ended up not being able to get the product I was looking at because they just said, well, this doesn't really have anything that's gonna match your shade. So, which I thought was awesome, because I've so many times, I think as good as it's gonna get with this, so many times I've gone in to get a product to try that I want to be shade matched, and I feel like I'm looking at it, I'm not entirely sure, but the person just wants to sell it to me, I guess, and they just say, oh yeah, no, that looks right. And then I get it home and it just doesn't look right, and I have to go back, or I just try and make it work. And it's just really frustrating. So that woman, I cannot remember, Bev was her name, at my local, one of my local Sephora. She was so great because she said, yeah, I don't think there's anything in this range that's gonna be the right thing for you. So I'm not going to send you home with something that's gross. Next product, some concealer. This is the Revlon. Looks like this. This one is well loved, well used. Revlon Photoready concealer. Shade is light pale. And I'm just going to get some on my finger and just kind of tap that over all this stuff. You know, I'm not very good at concealing blemishes, which is unfortunate because when I get them, they're the serious, like, cystic, in your skin, erupting, angry, just not good. Not good at all. But that's probably good enough. I'm not really going anywhere today. I've kind of been out as far as I'm gonna go. So sorry if I keep looking. Screen finder. Technically this is the first video I'm filming, so I really have no idea what I'm doing. Just a wealth of experience as a viewer, binge watching lots. Now I'm gonna go in with my blush item, which is the Becca Beach Tint in Fig. I got this maybe like a year ago, Sephora, and hadn't really used it, and I rediscovered it cleaning out my stash this last week, and I really like it. It's like, I would compare it to the Tarte Amazonian clay blushes in Exposed, only in kind of cream form. So on my fingers, kind of tap it like that, and I'm just going to kind of get in. It's very, I don't know if you're going to be able to see much with the lighting, all that stuff. Like I said, still figuring that out, but I don't want anything too overwhelming. I never noticed, but it smells really good. So that's blush done. You can kind of see that. I love that Exposed, kind of that brownie pink shade. It's great. I contemplated busting that out on top of this, but I think I'm just gonna go with that. And then I'm a true first video, but legit beauty YouTuber, because I'm busting out my Hourglass Ambient Lighting powder. The shade I have is Dim Light, which is probably not, I never hear anyone really talking about it, and it's kind of pink, so I actually kind of use it on top of my blush as a blush, is how I've been finding a way to use that. Sigma Duo Fiber F50, and just kind of, I have to say, this is the only ambient lighting powder that I have. I really want to get diffused light, which is the yellowy one. And I haven't decided how I feel about them. But I think I like this one kind of as a blush. And we'll see how it looks on camera. Feel official. And that's pretty much it for my face. Not really doing any contouring or highlighting today. For my brows, Anastasia, however you're supposed to pronounce it. Brow Wiz in medium ash. So I'll probably go in with the spoolie first, just kind of brush. Again, sorry if I'm like getting out of frame or not. You know, you can't see me. So husband and I watched the first episode of House of Cards, the new season last night. Intense. I won't spoil it for you, although I'm sure definitely by the time this goes up, anyone who wants to see it will have already seen it, but I'm pretty sure by the time this goes up, we will have watched the entire second season easily. We'll probably finish that this weekend, but it is a good show. I love it, and I do enjoy Kevin Spacey. So just kind of, I don't have like a real method for my brows other than to just, I'm pretty happy with the shape. They're just a little sparse in areas, so I'll kind of do that. Look pretty even. Next, I'm using NYX Eyeshadow Base. Looks like that. I'm using the like nude natural color. This is my attempt at having kind of a painterly paint pot moment without painterly paint pot. So just really been going for super natural eyes, mostly because I don't know how to do fancy eye looks. So I like to put this on to even out my veininess. And then, sorry, I'm gonna get in close to my mirror, make sure that is blended. Looks pretty good. Then pretty much the only thing that I'll do is a little color in the crease, and sometimes I'll do, you know, a browner, like a warm brown shade. But today I'm just doing, this is Urban Decay Laced. Got this recommendation of Lisa D1, which I don't know why, because we're very different in terms of coloring and you know, kind of what we do with our makeup. But I love her. I love listening to her. So yeah, just a little bit of that in the crease using Sephora airbrush crease brush. And again, this is such a light taupey purple, very natural shade that I just kind of work in there, and it does not, I don't want it to look like, oh, I love your eye look. I just want it to kind of look very natural. I think it does. And honestly, I think that's all I'm going to do with my eyes and face. Let's see. I do like, I don't know, it's hard to judge the Tarte mineral stuff right now. I feel like it looks good on camera, but in person I feel like it is maybe a little dark. I don't know if you can see with the light. Last bit is lips. This is Revlon lip butter. And the shade, this is Fig Jam, which I love. I really do love it. It's just the perfect, when things just aren't working right on the lip front, I pop this on. It gives color so they don't look washed out, but it's not difficult to wear. It's very moisturizing and balmy, and I can put it on without a mirror, and I really do love it. I do not love all of these, the lighter ones that people just love, you know, Creme Brulee I think is one of them, those kind of nudie peachier ones. Can't do it. I don't know what it is, but this I love. I should get some other dark ones to try out. I think that's it for my face. I will call that done.